Hello everyone, Ace here, and today we are back with my Let's Play of the GDI campaign for Command Conquer Remastered. So, last video we ended up doing version A of Mission 8, which means today we'll be starting off with version B of Mission 8, Dr. MOEBIUS, one of the most infamous missions in the entire game. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we?
World news and opinion. 6 critical items transmitted.
Ground and air skirmishes between NOD and GDI forces escalated today when NOD, reacting to recent GDI funding cuts, launched a full-scale ground attack against GDI troops in Africa.
GDI spokesman continued to deny rumors of continued weapons tests involving orbiting laser cannons capable of leveling entire armies in seconds.
The exclusive photos smuggled out of the World Tiberium Research Center show evidence of serious ecological consequences in Tiberium-rich areas. Whether these unusual effects on plant life have any relationship to recent reports of Tiberium poisoning in humans remains to be seen.
And the death toll so far, God only knows. This is Greg Burdett, standing in front of what GDI terrorists have left of the St. Olafsky orphanage.
Don't look so surprised, Commander. And don't look around for your Eva. It can't help you now.
Well, what shall we talk about? Your powerful GDI forces have been emasculated, and you yourself are a killer of children. Now, of course, it's not true. But the world only believes what the media tells them to believe. And I tell the media what to believe. It's really quite simple. Oh, there's your little pet. But now that I know where you live, Commander, it's only a matter of time. Were I in your shoes, I would spend my last earthly hours enjoying the world. Of course, if you wish, you can spend them fighting for a lost cause. But you know that you've lost.
Defense condition field briefing. Serious threat to civilian population in Area 24. Just within Wroclawian border. This mission is of great tactical importance. Civilians sick or dying from Tiberium poisoning. Dr. MOEBIUS, setting up research hospital site. Your mission, protect MOEBIUS, his staff, and civilian population at all costs.
Okay. And that's what makes this mission so difficult. The Nod will try to attack the civilians. Alright, so first of all, we're going to end up going over here with the construction yard.
Cannot deploy here.
Moving out.
Low power.
It's a good spot for now.
New construction option.
Now, I know for a fact they are going to be sending out something to try to attack us. Usually there's an artillery or something spawned, actually, is what happens. So what we're going to do is we're going to deploy that there. We're also going to get our refinery built, and we're going to actually build a second refinery. And from there on out, we actually have a strategy in mind.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Waiting for moving out.
Building.
Moving out. Moving out. Moving out.
So the artillery has not shown up yet. Alright, well, if it's not here yet, we'll fall back.
Construction complete.
And get some ooh, there it is.
Construction complete.
Now that we've gotten that settled, we can now
New construction
build our
options.
stuff in peace.
Building.
I'll build my first guard tower. This is mainly what I'm going to be relying on to actually defend this area. I do have a few strategies to, of course, help make this a little bit more... Oh.
Construction
Because every now and then you have civilians that'll do that and start shooting at Dr. MOEBIUS, and we can't have that, so...
Building.
We'll build a silo next.
Cancelled. Construction complete.
Maybe 2 silos now that I think about it.
Building.
Yes. Moving out.
Construction complete. Low power.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
We need to take out this artillery over here quickly.
Unit report. Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
There he is.
Yes. Yes. Moving out.
Alright, now that we have that settled, we can now kind of get into a bit of an easier time with this mission. First of all, let's go move our... We'll start doing sandbag deployment.
Building.
The Nod will try to build a few units, or move a few units here to specifically attack. But if we can just get some sandbags deployed, we can actually block them off. But more importantly, we can also use the sandbags to build off other stuff from, like, very importantly, guard towers.
Building. Construction complete.
So we will actually do that.
Building. Construction complete.
Save ourselves some money while we do this as well.
Construction complete.
We're going to be selling off a lot of these sandbags anyways, but
Construction complete. Building.
okay, so we do have some
Construction complete.
minigunners where they need to be, which is
Building.
excellent.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
And I think we've pretty much gotten this area blocked off.
Construction complete.
Yes.
Building.
So they're not going to be able to slip through here. So let's go ahead and we'll extend it over to here.
Construction complete.
Then we'll be able to actually prioritize getting guard towers going up. Unfortunately, you'll lose a lot of civilians because they'll be smart enough to run around in the Tiberium fields like that.
Complete. Building.
So, yeah, that's a bit of a problem.
Construction complete. Building. Construction complete. Building. Construction complete.
I actually have another
Building.
plan in mind now, too, since we do have...
Sold. Construction complete.
We'll build a refinery, try to set it over
Unit lost.
here.
Building. Unit ready. Building. Unit ready.
We should be able to get that refinery going up soon. There we go.
Ready. Building.
Yes.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Building. Construction complete.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Building.
I think I just blocked off his attack, which is good. They've sent a tank down, that is a problem.
Yes, affirmative. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. You got it. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Reporting. Affirmative. Waiting order. Affirmative.
Can't let them attack.
Not a problem. Yes, sir. You got it. Ready and waiting. Yes,
Unit lost.
sir. Moving out.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. We've pretty much blocked off that area. We can now...
Construction complete.
All we have to do now is just get find a sandbags and more guard towers set up.
Construction complete.
Actually, wait a sec.
Yes, sir.
We need to defend this area real quick.
Moving out.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Affirmative.
So we'll build some guard towers here so they can't just land helicopters here because they will.
Building.
I think if we build, say, 4 guard towers, that should be enough to just one-shot any helicopters instantly.
Construction complete. Building.
One more, actually, yeah, one more ought to do it.
Affirmative.
And then,
Vehicle
I guess for the next part of the mission, I'm going to build a whole bunch of tanks, steamroll,
Construction complete.
because they've got 2 bases. So if I steamroll the one in the east, which is over here somewhere,
Construction complete.
I'll be able to do, hopefully, deny them a massive amount of...
On hold.
They won't be able to build tanks anymore, which is a big deal.
Construction complete.
We could, at least in theory, also deny them the ability to build more harvesters and whatnot.
Affirmative. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, acknowledge.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building. Structure zoned. Construction complete.
Alrighty,
Yes, sir.
Building.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
here they come, but we should already have that dealt with, so...
Building.
Unless there's an issue with the deployment of the towers, we should be complete... Oh.
Building.
Yeah, we're going to need more towers.
On hold.
That's okay, though.
Cancelled. Building. Construction complete.
So we'll build more towers. We'll build 4 towers
Construction
here,
complete.
and then we'll build
Building.
an additional, I guess, 3 towers
Construction
there.
complete.
Waiting order. Right away, sir. Affirmative.
Building.
There we go.
Structure zoned. Construction complete. Building.
So we now have plenty of resources to play with, and we can now sell off the
Structure
remaining
zoned.
sandbags.
Structure zoned. Construction complete. Building. Low power.
We have a fair amount of Tiberium also in
Construction
stock, so
complete.
we can actually build another silo
Building.
just to be safe.
Construction complete.
This is actually a pretty good spot. It should actually
Building.
block a certain amount of their attacks too, meaning that I can also set the guard towers even closer. So I'll set, like I said, 3 more
Construction complete.
over here,
Building.
plus another one here ought to do it. Now, as far as what I want to do to attack this area. Ooh,
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Waiting order.
Construction complete.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Moving out.
alrighty.
Building.
We are perfectly good now to just defend this area and ooh. Yeah, this is an infamous mission, but once you get the hang of it, it is actually perfectly beatable. It's just... We will need to be careful with where we... with the, of course, the missile launchers here, because we can't actually replace those. And it looks like the guys here are just running around trying to figure out what to do, because I've pretty much... Okay, so we've defeated that. We are perfectly good on that front. Let's go ahead and build another power plant, then we'll build a factory. They are sending a tank, but that's fine.
Building.
They went after the artillery, but I kind of anticipated that, so we are golden on that front. So the weapons factory is going to be pricey, of course, but there is the big benefit that you get access to, well, vehicles. So... my plan is going to be I'm going to spam them with, say, maybe 10 tanks or something like that. A force that basically they're not going to be able to counter over here first and foremost, after I manage to lure away their bulk of their army. Here comes another helicopter. Hopefully these towers should be able to just one-shot it.
Construction complete.
Or he won't even land there. Either way works fine for me.
Building. Building. Construction complete. Building.
That's an additional... Okay, so we should be good to... There we go. We'll repair our tanks.
Construction complete.
Should be pretty quick to do, actually.
Construction complete.
Actually, the first thing we're going to do is move everyone up so we can get this thing as far as it'll go, which is up here. They're actually losing men because they're running towards us, like, on foot.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Oh look, more troops, and on low
Construction
health.
complete. Building.
So we still have 6 tanks left to go.
Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
So half of our tank force that we need, I think, is built.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
I mean, 5 tanks is not as much as I really want. But obviously.
Yes, sir. Vehicle reporting. Affirmative.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir. Acknowledge.
Okay, so we are now down to 4 tanks left.
Moving out.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Building.
We're going to need a grand total of 24,000 credits. We are a little short right now, but Hopefully one of these harvesters will be able to show up again, and that will make the difference. Now, my plan is going to be actually to use
Construction complete.
Acknowledge. Yes, sir.
Building.
Waiting order. Moving out. Unit reporting. Moving out.
the Humvee here as a sort of distraction. The main goal is it'll attack the harvester, do some damage to it, and then that should be all that we need to get the enemy to get its artillery and tanks out of position, which means that we can then mop them up pretty quickly and then finally move on their base. Of course, I could actually augment this little attack by sending in a whole bunch of... I think I might send in an APC with some engineers again.
Yes, sir.
Construction complete. Building.
As expensive as it'll be, that means we'll be able to get another base under our belt if we play our cards right.
Yes, sir.
Of course, an engineer rush is always a bit on the expensive side when it comes to resources, because the APC itself is 700 plus 5 engineers. That's 2,500 plus 700, so that's 3,200 resources. But we pull it off, we get ourselves a nice new shiny base here, and they won't be able to respawn there, so...
Yes.
Construction complete.
Moving out. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Ready and waiting here. Got it.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Right.
Building.
Moving out.
So far... Ooh.
Vehicle reporting.
That's a problem, that's a problem.
Acknowledge. Moving out.
I cannot replace these guys. No! Ugh!
Yes.
I hate those nod buggies. Oh well.
Vehicle reporting. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You got it.
Well, there goes my brilliant plan to try to just destroy the enemy turrets with long-range fire for the most part. I can actually get another engineer paid for with that.
Unit
This will pay for one more,
building.
so...
Yes, acknowledge. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit moving out.
Insufficient
Affirmative. Yes.
funds.
Affirmative. Reporting. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Reporting. Affirmative. Vehicle reporting.
Of course they went after that.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright, so we go ahead, we get...
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Reporting. Moving out. Unit reporting.
We'll have you gather resources there.
Moving out. Moving out.
You'll be the new Group 3.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Waiting order. Vehicle reporting. Ready and waiting. Not a problem. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Moving out. Yes, sir. Acknowledge. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Alright, let's see if we can use this guy to distract their little army enough to send out their units.
Affirmative. Yes, sir. Unit reporting.
Our base is under attack.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Moving out. Yes, sir. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Affirmative.
What did I lose?
Yes, sir. No. Unit reporting. Affirmative. No. Moving out. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. No.
Unit lost. Unit
Oh, you gotta be
lost.
kidding me. They...
Building. Unit ready.
They destroyed my construction yard? Jerks.
Unit ready.
Got it.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Building.
Ready and wait. Yes.
Unit ready.
Alright.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes.
Building.
Yes.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Moving out.
Alright, the good news is we still have tanks that we can send in. We still have...
Moving
Yeah.
out. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. No. Affirmative. Moving out.
Unit lost.
Moving out. Yes. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Moving out. Unit. Affirmative. Ready. Affirmative. Yes. Moving out. Waiting orders.
Mod building captured.
Yes.
New construction options.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Affirmative. Yes. Reporting. Got it. Yes. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Ready and waiting. Got it.
Mod building
Ready, sir.
captured.
Ready. Wait. Affirmative. Yes.
Our base is under attack.
Yes.
Mod building captured.
Yes.
Mod building captured.
Yes.
Alright, so we've dealt with...
Structure sold.
Yes. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
lost.
Ready and waiting. Yes.
How are they spawning more stuff in? I've just destroyed all of their...
Affirmative.
Okay, so we'll just destroy that. And we'll also get a whole bunch of engineers, just like before.
Building. Unit ready. Building.
Yes.
Construction complete. Building.
Yes.
Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
Reinforcements
Yes,
have
sir.
arrived. Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Insufficient funds.
Yes. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Good,
Sir.
that should be the end of it.
Moving out. Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Alright, so now we should actually be able to sell off some of these buildings.
Structure sold. Construction complete. Building.
Yes, sir.
On hold.
Roger.
Reinforcements have arrived. Cancelled.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Affirmative.
So they should now be unable to build any new factories, which means no new...
Affirmative. Yes, sir.
No.
Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Moving out.
What? No,
Vehicle
game.
reporting. Affirmative. Moving out. Yes, sir. Unit reporting. Unit reporting. Affirmative. Unit reporting. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Moving out.
Alright,
Yes, sir.
now we'll go ahead and send our guy in.
Waiting order.
They really shouldn't be able to do that because
Moving out. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Moving out. Unit reporting.
Insufficient funds.
Alright, so we've dealt with that.
Yes. 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 Unit reporting. Moving out. Yes.
Unit lost.
Acknowledged. Moving out. Affirmative.
Good.
Moving
We're
out.
actually at a point now where we can hopefully steamroll this area real quick, and that'll enable us to take out their construction yard.
Unit lost.
With their construction yard gone, it should be easy to just finish this mission off now.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Unit moving out.
Unit lost.
Unit acknowledged. Affirmative. Moving yes, sir. Acknowledged. Vehicle reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Vehicle reporting. Perfect.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative. Reporting. Roger. Waiting on Roger.
Mod building captured. New construction options. Unit lost.
Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Alright, so we pretty much dealt with that.
Cancel.
Reporting.
Unit lost.
Yes,
Our base is under attack. Construction complete.
Good, now all we have to do is just do the good old-fashioned
Building. Unit
engineer spam that
lost.
we are all known for, and we should be...
Options. Primary building selected.
We'll be able to get a few additional goodies out of that.
Building. Insufficient funds. Mod building captured.
yes. Right away, sir.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Unit acknowledged.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Moving out.
Building.
And we've done it pretty much. All we have to do is keep it up.
Unit ready.
Moving out.
Low power. Mod building
Yes, sir.
captured.
Yes, sir.
Building. Unit
Yes,
lost.
sir. Moving out.
Unit ready. Building.
Moving out.
Mod
Good.
building captured.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Ready and waiting.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Unit lost.
Vehicle
Unit
reporting.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Mod building
sir.
captured.
Unit reporting. Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Our little steamroll has borne fruit, it looks like.
Building.
So all we have to do is just build a few additional things, and we are all set.
Unit ready.
Reporting.
Building.
Got it.
Unit ready.
Roger. Reporting.
Airstrike
Yes,
ready.
sir.
Unit lost.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And that mission is complete.
Structure sold. Structure sold.
Should now be a simple matter of just
Structure sold.
getting more resources, and
Mod
we are
building captured.
Yes, sir.
defeating the final harvester there. We'll just build a few light tanks.
Construction complete. Building. Reinforcements have arrived. Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Building.
Yes, sir.
Nod building captured. Reinforcements have
reporting.
arrived.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete. Building. Nod building captured. Mission accomplished.
There we go. Alright, so this has been Ace. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Ace out.